You ready, right?
I'm ready, always.
All right. Let's go now. All right. Pilky, we're back.
We're back.
How does it feel?
Feels great.
So for those of you who don't know, we actually, last episode, we went a little viral on TikTok.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Little 3 million views. It was our first little taste of success with the podcast.
It was funny because when we were filming the episode before this, we were talking about it. It had like 20,000 views.
It was during last episode.
That's
yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't actually put that part out, but
it was just funny. We were talking about it. It was at 20,000, and then it was like we finished recording and looked at it. And we were like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, I really didn't expect that to happen because it was like so. I had like the 3 TikToks ready. The Prince Harry one and another one, and that was like the last one I put out. I was thinking about not even using that one.
I think it was just perfect because it was so short, very debatable.
Yeah.
The people loved it.
The people are still commenting on it. I recognize some names commenting on it that were commenting on it like days ago that are like just coming back to like argue.
It's crazy.
People are, yeah, it's just like the scenario making people argue.
It was crazy how many people saw it that like knew us but didn't know we have a podcast.
Yeah.
I literally got a LinkedIn message from an old coworker. And he was like, "I saw you on TikTok."
Doug's friend thought that he just saw us. He's like, "Dude, this guy is exactly like Pilky." And Doug's like, "That is Pilky." So like this person knows you and was just like, that's not Pilky, even though it looks and sounds exactly like him. So it must be somebody else.
Because we got a professional studio here.
Yeah, look, we got someone shouted out the Bo Jackson painting. People got eyes, man. They're watching.
Jackson, wow.
They're watching.
I was afraid people were going to recognize me when I was walking on the street.
I know. I had a mask on, sunglasses, and a hat.
Yeah, me too.
And they're still like, "Do I know you from somewhere?" And I bolted. I left.
Do you think you've ever seen someone on like TikTok before and then ran into them in real life and had no idea?
Oh, I wonder. Like cross paths?
Because there's so many like different videos you watch and see, and I would never remember like a face.
Well, I that's a really good question, but I think it's a little, I would say no. Well, probably not, only because the whole last year has been COVID. Yeah. So you're seeing less people. But that goes to say, like, is there a way that someone watched our TikTok and we walked by them the last few days? There's a good chance because they keep it in your region too.
Yeah,
so if you're from here, you have a better chance of seeing it.
There's definitely people in Hoboken that have seen that TikTok.
There has to be.
That's crazy how that algorithm works. Do you think that's what is behind their success?
100%. Well, I think what's truly behind TikTok's success is the chance that you can go viral. Everyone knows like their like limit on Instagram.
Yeah, because like the only way you can really gain traction is by having someone famous repost you.
Exactly.
I saw someone where they were talking about like a TikTok dating app, and it was like a social media where people post videos like TikTok, but then you also have the ability to like say you like them, and then if they accept or something, you can message them. Maybe that's literally just Instagram DMs, but
it is. But now it's like it makes it it gets rid of the weirdness for you.
Like, are you gonna slide into like Kendall Jenner's DMs?
Oh, well,
is she gonna read that?
That'd be ridiculous.
She already follows us.
Yeah. Why would I DM someone whose number I have? Why would I DM someone, Kendall, who's right back there? Kendall,
she's cooking us dinner.
Yeah. Chicken cutlets.
Oh,
hey.
See, it's true.
There we go. I bet a lot of people, this is my prediction, I bet a lot of people will give up TikTok for Lent. I bet that's what a lot of people will say.
You think so?
I bet there'll be a lot of TikTok Lent giving up going on. What are you giving up for Lent?
I didn't give up anything.
What do you mean? Oh, did it start already?
It's about to end.
Okay. I knew that, what is it, Palm Sunday? Oh, Sunday's Easter.
Yeah. So Palm Sunday is
Easter's when it ends.
Is the week before Easter.
Good Friday is...
Good Friday is this Friday.
Yeah.
When does Lent start, though?
Ash Wednesday.
Ash Wednesday, that's it.
I got my, I was thinking Ash Wednesday. Wow. I remember when Ash Wednesday was this year, and that doesn't feel like that long ago.
I was going to say it feels like a very long time ago.
I think these were the fastest 3 weeks we've had in a while.
They have flown by.
Dude, I feel like it like before I knew it was Thursday.
It. Like work wise, it's like I have no time to do anything. And it
got nicer out, but like I didn't know that would make that big of a difference.
You got any good topics?
Oh yeah, I was thinking of this. What do you think the best birthday to have is? If you could have any birthday besides your own and not in the same month as your own.
So date?
Date.
February 29th.
February 29th?
I hate birthdays.
Oh, and you get the leap year.
Yeah.
But then okay, so why do you hate birthdays? Because you don't like the attention of people coming up to you?
Yeah, I just feel like people make like a big deal out about it.
So you don't think they're going to make a big deal out of your February 29th birthday?
Once every 4 years, I can handle it.
But like every February 28th, they're going to be like, wait, so which one do you do? You're going to be asked that every year. So when do you celebrate?
I guess that's true.
So maybe, you know what?
You know what would be a good one? New Year's.
New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve.
In terms of people like forgetting that it's your birthday?
Yeah, because it's like...
Also, every year
you're always doing something.
Yeah, that's true.
If you ever need to know how old you are, you just take the current year and subtract your birth year.
You're probably getting birthday money. New Year's is an expensive holiday.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't know. I feel like that would be good.
That's not a bad one.
I don't love when the attention is all on me. And people are like, well, what do you want to do? Like, it's your birthday. And it's like, I don't really care.
And then they make you do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh, it's when it's your birthday and like, well, we're doing something. It's like, come on. If I wanted to do something, I would do it.
What would you pick?
Early June birthday. You know, you can have pool parties.
That's true.
Everyone's excited. School's out. Or it's like one of the last weeks of school. Like everyone, those days were always like, the last days of school were always cleaning out your desk, cleaning out your cubby.
Yeah.
Like you're watching movies in class. School doesn't really matter. So it's just like everyone's happy around that time of year. So I think like maybe like a June 8th birthday. 6th,
You got out of school that early?
No, it was usually around like the 14th to the 18th, I would say.
We didn't get out until like the 26th, I think.
You were public school.
Yeah.
I went to Catholic school. Can't you tell I'm a Catholic?
Doesn't even know when Lent is.
Doesn't even know when Ash Wednesday is. Oh. You know what? It was more of a brain fart than not knowing the info. Like I know it starts on Ash Wednesday. I know it ends on Easter.
Yeah.
I got caught up in the Good Friday.
I feel you.
I mismatched those.
So I have a story to tell you.
Oh yeah?
So the other weekend, I was walking with Emily on the West Side Highway. We were walking past the Standard Hotel in Meatpacking. Do you know that hotel? The entire hotel is like all glass, so you can see directly into the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
So we were walking by and we were like, oh, like I see someone in that room. Like I see someone in that room. Then all of a sudden Emily's like, oh my gosh, that guy is standing there naked. So I look and I'm like, he's not naked. He's having sex.
Naked though.
Yeah, I guess he was.
Didn't Emily not see the other person?
I don't know.
So you just saw people banging it out?
Yeah.
Did you cover her eyes?
So I was like, that's pretty normal. Because I've always read these stories where like there's some people who specifically go to these hotels just to have sex in front of like the windows. And it was like a big deal at the new public hotel on the Lower East Side where people were having like orgies in the room and like everybody on the street was watching.
And they're called exhibitionists. That means you like when people watch you.
So do you think this guy knew people could see him?
Were the lights on?
Yes.
Oh, they knew you could see.
But you couldn't see the girl really.
Interesting.
You could just see the guy standing there and the girl was on the bed.
And what? Oh, like he was hitting it from behind? Well, actually,
he was getting head.
Oh.
Yeah.
If his back was to the window, I don't know if they think you can see.
Yeah.
Maybe though.
You could really just see his butt.
What do you think is that in people that makes them like being seen like that?
I don't think this guy liked it. I don't know what makes people want to be seen, but I think this guy was just in his hotel room and he wanted to let some light in and he didn't think people would be watching him from the street.
He wanted to let some light in? What time was it?
It was like mid-afternoon.
Oh, so this dude's getting it in.
Yeah.
If you're getting head in the middle of the day.
You're staying at the Standard.
Hey, staycation.
Maybe it was probably like 3 or 4.
How old did they look?
No, you weren't that close. You couldn't really tell.
Interesting.
It wasn't like some old dude, but
middle of the day. What floor were they on?
I would say probably like the 10th.
I mean, dude, middle of the day fucking with the windows open?
But the
It's
whole
either
side of the
spontaneous-
room is one window. Yeah, if it's
either
spontaneous, they're
spontaneous-
going to be like, no, let me close the curtains.
Yeah. Some people might, but I can see why they might not. Here's a good question. If you could have any chain restaurant for free for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
I might have to just go with McDonald's.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's bad news bears. You're just eating bad because it's unhealthy. And there's not that much variety.
I'm trying to think of a chain I would want to eat often.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, there's a lot. That was like one of the bottom guesses.
No fucking way.
Definitely. That's one of the worst guesses you could have.
All right.
Burger King's equally
Hear
as
me
bad.
out.
All right.
My thought process is there's McDonald's everywhere. And whenever I'm like driving somewhere or something, I always pass McDonald's. So I'd get the most use out of it. I'm not going to go to like Olive Garden.
No, but you don't have to go to Olive Garden.
Well, what's like,
So,
what
like,
defines a chain?
That's a chain. Olive Garden is a chain.
Would you put like Shake Shack in there?
Yeah, that counts in there.
Five Guys.
Yeah, it's a chain. Chipotle.
Chipotle's in there.
Dos Toros, yeah. Wendy's, Arby's. Waffle House is technically a chain, but there's none around here. Don't pick. That'd be not wise.
So what defines a chain? How many does there have to be?
You know what a chain. You know what they are. You know, if you name like Legal Seafoods is technically a chain, but there's not that many of them.
All right. So
you said McDonald's for the
I
record.
did, yeah.
You did. Like so like if the genie
McDonald's.
popped up and you said that, he's giving you that. You're done. What would you change it to?
See, Chipotle would be great because there's one right here, and it would not be bad if I ate it like once a week or even more than that.
I eat it like 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah, so I would get so much use out of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Chipotle, mine would either be Chipotle or Panera Bread. Because Panera,
Is that even healthy though?
Well, you can get a salad. That's the thing. You can.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not that great of a salad, but you can. But then it also has soups. It has sandwiches. It has
muffin tops.
It has muffin tops. It has coffee. You could actually have a whole day at Panera Bread.
They also don't they have that coffee membership?
Yeah, but you wouldn't even need that shit.
Where it's like $10 a month for unlimited coffee or something. That's actually a good deal.
If there's a Panera like right around the corner, there's one not that far.
It, yeah.
That is worth it.
That's a tough question.
I think I'd go Panera. You get the bread bowls.
But what if you moved and Chipotle was far away or Panera was far away?
I guess that's a bridge I'll cross when I get to it. There's Paneras everywhere. There's Paneras in California, New Jersey. I'm sure there's one in Maine, Florida.
Maybe Domino's too would be a good one.
That's another horrible one.
Sometimes I crave Domino's.
So you want your sometimes craving for free rather than forever. Like you're a very versatile place for quick.
Well,
like,
is A&P or whatever it is?
No,
stop and shop.
That would be that's a good loophole, but we're not. No way.
It doesn't work.
Doesn't work. No, you can't do that. You can't do supermarkets.
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A you could do. Is that what you want? They have salads.
I can't. I picked McDonald's. That's
Genie's gone.
This podcast brought to you by McDonald's.
Love that chicken from McDonald's. Oh, wait. We actually have a word from we actually have a new sponsor.
Oh, let's
the law firm.
Let's roll it.
All right, here's a word from our sponsor.
Have you been a victim of a crypto crime? Did someone trick you into purchasing a fake Charizard Pokemon card? Has your webcam been compromised by going to too many adult websites? If you answered yes to any of those questions, DeRosa and O'Brien have you covered. With over 5 months combined experience in NFT and crypto crime litigation, you will soon be the millionaire on the block. Just go to www.derosaobrien.com. Use code Pilky at checkout.
Yeah, so head on over to DeRosa O'Brien if you ever, you're ever in some legal trouble with, your internet stuff, NFTs. They know way more about it than we do.
Yeah.
So if you ever have any questions about digital currency and the laws behind it, just hit up DeRosaO'Brien.com. Use code Pilky for 50% off. So yeah, McDonald's, dude, because you can't choose an unhealthy one. Here's another hypothetical for you.
But I could just get French fries every day. Exactly.
That's terrible for you. That shit causes cancer.
Probably.
So does bread bowls. All right. You get $30 million, but every year you break a bone. But not your neck. You can never be paralyzed. but every year you break a bone.
Wow.
For one deposit of $30 million.
I mean, I have to say yes. I would do it. Every year, though, because that will eventually, like right now, it would be fine. If I break my leg or my arm, knock on wood, I'd survive. But when I'm older, that would seriously, that would do a number on me.
You break your ankle a few times and you're past the age of 70, that shit's done. Yeah. 30 mil is a lot of money.
And there's no way around it.
Every year you're breaking a bone. But, you know, 1 year, like you might break a pinky and being like, huh, I'm good for the year.
You could break your skull.
No. We're keeping the catastrophic injuries out of this hypothetical.
Okay, so you're not going to die. But, like, could it eventually lead to further complications in the future?
If you break a bone when you're 88, it's not like you're protected from what an 88-year-old would be protected from. I
don't know. I think I'm going to say no.
I agree.
That's life-changing money. You would never have to work again. But imagine breaking the same arm 6 times.
Imagine thinking every day, like, fuck, I could break a fucking bone today.
Oh, you know, it's like, it's on your mind too.
Yeah. You're signing up.
Could you just break a bone to, like, New Year's Day? It's my birthday. Take a hammer, hit your finger, your arm, get it over with?
Sure. But you can't sedate yourself.
I think I might do that then.
Oh, but then you pick what bone you're breaking every time?
Yep.
That's some sick shit.
Well, I could go down my fingers, and then every 10 years, I start over. I think I would do it. Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would. I'm going to get rich off this fucking podcast. I'm not going to need that finger breaking money.
I think I would still, I mean, an extra 30 mil doesn't hurt.
That's true. Ooh, I would not do it, I don't think. If someone walked in right now with a machete and you had to cut off a finger for 50 mil, would you do it? Right now, though. Boom.
Wait. They're going to cut my finger off?
Cut your finger off.
Which one?
Pointer.
For 50 mil?
50 mil.
I want to say I would do it, but I wouldn't.
Think about it in that moment.
I would say no. I'd be so nervous.
I would do it, but I would hate it, but I'd be like, I have to fucking do it. I have to.
You're going right to the hospital.
Woo! Yeah. I would do it.
You felt that?
I would do it. Dude, I was throwing out the trash today, and for some reason I was thinking about the time I slammed the car door on my brother John's finger.
Oh.
Dude, I saw his finger in the door, and I just, it gives me like the shivers. I'll like think about it. I'm like, I made a noise walking to throw the trash out today. I was like, just thinking about it. I was audible.
Imagine what I'm going to have to deal with after you cut your finger off.
You got to clean it up too. You got to drive.
I would have to drive you to the hospital.
I keep thinking, like, if I'm ever here and like I need to go to the hospital, no one's here, do I Uber to the hospital?
You could.
You kind of have to Uber.
I mean, what's wrong with you?
Well, we can talk about that after what's wrong with me after the podcast. But you don't want to call an ambulance unless you need one.
Yeah, because they're so fucking expensive.
If I broke my fucking hand. Yeah, I would Uber though. Yeah. Of course I would Uber to the hospital. Yeah. Why wouldn't I? Oh, so have you always hear that stat? It's that men think about sex 7 times or every 7 seconds.
Yeah.
So I Googled that today, and apparently it's false. How many times a day do you think doctors think that men think about sex a day?
I would say 5.
It says 19.
That's probably right.
How do they know?
They're guys.
No, how do studies like reveal like this is how often men think about sex? How do they know?
I guess they just do surveys.
How could a survey reveal the truth behind that? Like if someone asked you, like came in and was like, how many times do you think about sex today? I wouldn't fucking know.
Well, it's like, how many thoughts do you have in a day? I think about everything.
Everything. I think about things that aren't even real. I thought about my brother John closing the door on his thumb today.
How many reason. How many times do you think about basketball a day?
All the time.
Probably more than 19.
What's the word? Subconsciously, definitely more than 19. But like consciously, I'm not sure. Depends on the day.
But is this consciously think about sex 19 times a day?
I always, well, no, I think it's subconsciously. Because if
has to be.
if it was every 7 seconds, you think we're just walking around like, like
You're in a meeting at work. It's just like everybody's thinking about sex.
Let me think about over there. Oh, no, nothing.
I don't know how they prove that. There's literally a stat for everything.
I think a lot of them are bullshit. A lot more of them than we think.
Probably most of them are.
Oh, here's a good one. Yo, so I was looking up the most common baby names of 2020. And like the girl ones are like, I think fine, are good. It's Sophia, Olivia, Riley, Emma, and Ava. I would say those are all pretty good names.
Yeah.
But then the boy names are Liam, Noah, Jackson, Aiden, and Elijah. Like, all right, Liam is like, these are all okay names. I'm not shitting on these names, but how is Liam the most popular name? Or like Aiden is the top 5 names. Like, what happened to people
just
naming
like generic names?
Or like, just like naming people after your relatives? Like, how many Uncle Aidens are there out there right now? Under 50.
I don't think I know any Aidens.
There was one in my school growing up who's friends with my cousin still. Aiden Sullivan. Shout out St. Vincent's.
Shout out Aiden.
Shout out Aiden Sullivan.
I don't think I know any.
How is Jackson more common than John? How?
That's wild.
That means like in hospitals, they're like, oh, another Jackson, because it's like that common. Because like
Elijah too. I wonder, like, are all these people named after someone, or is there like someone famous that we're missing?
Liam Hemsworth, but there's
Liam Neeson probably. That's probably it.
You're gonna have a baby and name it after me.
What could it be?
Hinge friends for life.
There we go.
But you hit 2 at that time.
I just double boxed it. Like, how are those the most common names? I wonder where Steve's on that list. Steven's on that list.
It's got to be higher than Connor, but maybe not.
Where do you guess? Would you guess Steven is a top 50 popular boy's name?
100%
Of 2020.
Yes. You don't think so?
First of all, Connor's definitely more popular than Steven. I haven't seen it yet, but it definitely is.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Is Pilky on there?
Pilky's number 23. Dude, the names Asher, and what I say, and Maverick are more common than Steven.
Steven's not on there?
No, it's not top 50.
Is that like the secondary list? Is there like, hey, we excluded Steven, Michael, John, Jack?
No, dude. Below are 50 most popular baby names for both girls and boys of 2020.
So where is there Michael on there?
Oh, yeah, Michael is number 18. Next to Luna, a name that's not popular at all.
Luna? Luna is more popular than Steven.
Well, it's a girl name, but yeah.
I don't believe it. What's number 50?
Asher and Maverick are more common than Steven and Connor.
Should we change our names?
What's number 50? Matthew. Matthew's a good name.
That's 50?
Yeah. I would name a kid.
Can we get a source? I don't believe it.
This is from socialsecurity.gov.
Okay, I trust it.
But
isn't that so weird? You get to pick someone's name.
It's awesome. That's like I love how, dude. I want to get a dog just so I can fucking name it. I don't even want it. I don't want the thing. I just want to name it.
What would you name a dog?
Doug. Dougie. Dougie. Dougie's a great Doug the pug.
Yeah, it has to be a pug.
Or like I like French bulldogs, but so many people have them that I'm not sure I can get one.
I don't like them.
You see some sick ones. We used to watch like French bulldog training videos, and like some of them are really strong. They get them to go nuts. Yeah.
No, they can't even breathe.
That's more puggish.
I
had 2 pugs growing up. The viewers know that. I talk
French
about
bulldog would just get stolen.
Yeah, like Lady Gaga's. They're cute. They're good size. They're
You'd
easy.
rather have French bulldog than golden retriever.
No, I have a golden retriever.
Oh, so you don't want to disrespect him.
Actually, though, if I was gonna buy my own dog, like that's like separate from my parents' dog, who's a golden retriever, I'd get a French bulldog. But that's also because I live in an apartment and I need like space.
And you also have a golden retriever.
Yeah, and she's dumb as hell, but she's cool. I like her.
You think she's listening?
Hey, Sonny, if you're listening, I was kidding. I was talking about the lab next door, not you.
How long have we been rolling for?
Yeah, why doesn't it fucking say? I'm not sure. I think we've got some pretty good stuff, though.
Definitely.
I think we do. Should we? Let's see. Any topics we can end with? I have a song. All right, so we'll end with this. We're getting our second vaccine dose tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm definitely a little nervous.
Yeah, dude. I'm like setting up for the podcast, and Pilky walks out and he goes, "Yeah, I was googling side effects of the vaccine."
No, I wasn't. They were just popping up.
Anyway, Pilky, well, they weren't popping up for me. Anyway, Pilky was reading them, and he's like, "Yeah, apparently this guy." I was like, "What are the side effects?" And he's like, "There's this guy whose like skin is falling off." So I looked it up, and there's this guy in Virginia who got the vaccine. I don't even need to look at it again. I know everything.
I didn't even click them.
He got the vaccine, and his skin started falling off. He was getting like it started in his armpit. He said it was getting uncomfortable, and every time he moved, it would like kind of crack and bleed. And he was in the hospital for 5 days.
And he's fine now.
They tested him for
that was Johnson & Johnson, right?
It was the J&J one. They tested him for bacteria, all that stuff, and they determined that it was from the vaccine.
That's scary.
They said if he didn't get medical treatment, he probably would have died. But it was one of those things where it's like, I looked at pictures, if that's happening to you, you're getting medical treatment.
Yeah.
I'll get it quicker this time.
It was weird because it was like every article I saw, I was like, oh, all I cared about was which vaccine were they talking about?
Yeah.
None of them I saw mention Pfizer. I hope I don't see one about Pfizer before I get the shot.
Yeah. This is another thing we were talking about. This could be our last topic, just so we're not ending on a sad one. Do British people think we have accents?
They definitely think we sound weird. I don't think we have accents,
but
think everybody says that.
I think us two do not have accents. If you're British, comment on this video. Do we have accents to you?
Maybe. We have some listeners there now, right?
Yeah,
UK?
we do. We do. I was looking at our analytics. We got some British listeners. If you do think we have accents, clearly we're from America. Where in America do you think we're from?
That'd be interesting if they could tell. I don't think they can though.
I don't think you'll be able to tell where we're from based on the video that you're watching right now. Like when I was living out in California, it's not like they could tell by my voice I was from New Jersey. Fuck! Well, no, I'll just cut that part out.
Wait, why do you have to cut that out?
Because we're going to see if the British people can see where we're from. All right, so if you're British, comment on this video. Actually, if you're
they know Hoboken. The Brits know Hoboken.
Oh, they know Hoboken.
We're going to have to bleep that out.
We're going to bleep it out. I'll just format it in a certain way. All right, let us know in the comments if you can tell where our voices are from.
Yeah, send us some messages.
Yeah.
If you have any song requests for opening or closing songs, send them over, and maybe you'll hear it on the pod.
Absolutely. If you have any questions or concerns, or you just want to check on our general well-being, hit us up.
Yeah, Steve Driscoll Show on all social medias.
Pilky, keep talking until I get this song going.
And make sure you smash that like button on YouTube.
Make sure you smash that like button. Thank you,
it's good for the algorithm.
Yes.
We're big algorithm guys.
If you want to help us on the algorithm, hit a like, hit a share,
hit that bell notification.
Hey, comment. I'll comment back. Apparently that's good if I comment back. I was reading about it.
And like their comment.
Should we say adios amigos?